and they done started already. And this is Brian White up at the table. He broke the balls. He's on a 3 ball. We'll get the score updated with the names and send it across. Actually, we got to fix this. It's actually a race to 9. So now I got to go back and change it. So let's go somewhere back here. This is a race to 9. So I'll fix that. I like an open tournament. You know, there's no handicap. You don't have to deal with A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3. You know, it's just all open. Christy will be in the booth in a little while. She went out to smoke a cigarette tip. I'll definitely pass that along. Me personally, I want to thank all the sponsors. Brian White, I guess, just ran that rack out, and I got to catch up to that. I'm playing catch up. I'm playing catch up. Brian White. Okay. 1-0. Race to 9. I was talking to Kevin Lauda. He's actually the owner here, him and Tammy. And Kevin said Brian White's probably the top player playing out this way. Well, one of the top players down this way. He's a strong player. And Billy's a natural. He can hit him good, real good. So they're not in this position playing, I think it's the hot seat. Of course, they can't get there. They're there, both of them. Okay, I'm just going to promote this a little bit. Okay, just give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be back with you. Just give me some time. I apologize. I'm not ignoring your questions or comments. Just I got to tell everybody we got a hot seat match going. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Okay, here we go. If you guys can share it, I'd appreciate it. Okay.
That shit, it's too damn early to be doing that. No, that yawning, man. You're going to have to quit that yawning. That's dead. That ain't going to refresh. That's going to put us off sleep. Yeah, that's what I told you. Yeah, but that ain't going to work. That might work on that. But it ain't going to do it on you.
Welcome, Joe. Thank you for viewing. Okay, got that hot seat match promoted out there. If you guys continue to share this, like I said, it's greatly appreciated. You don't have to, but it only takes a second to click the share button. Kind of helps me out and helps out the sponsorship and keeps us going on the road. You know, I took the donation button down, but I'm gonna put it up one more time. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same person or whoever it is. Let's see if I can turn it on again. All right, here it is. Here, I'm gonna put it up one more time. All right. You can, upstatealpool@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. I'll leave it up there for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it down. Nice jump shot. Wow. Nice. Slow drop for Billy Fowler, but he's got it. Hey, Josh. Josh Newman, folks, right there. If you're into pool, you watched him about a month ago beat Reyes up there in Steinway. He has a room down here called West End Billiards. They're good. They're friends, Kevin and Josh. And Billy Fowler is just on a walk. It's a walk and talk. All right, I'm going to take that support note at the top down and change the score, 1-1. You know, there was a few people from up north in Jersey and New York that wanted to come down for this. I'll tell you one thing. I wish you guys would have. Wow, the wing ball flew in, and he does have a shot on the 1. Whether it goes by the 3 or not is yet to be seen. Taking a good oh, let me take that down. All right. I don't know, it looks pretty tight from here. And the 1's like really looks like it's right on the rail, so I don't know if he can feather it real light and try to escape it without getting a double kiss. It's tough. Can push out to where the chalk is at the upper part of your monitor if you want. Or like to play another safe. He can bank the 1 towards the short rail and bring the cue ball back down where he's just looking now. He's got a few options. Oh, he's looking to maybe play the ticky. And he's surmising where the 1 is actually going to hit. So it doesn't look like the ticky's on. He's going to push out maybe, or play safe. He tried to push the 1 through. There's an error there, and the cue ball found a pocket. Billy's back at the table before everything stops rolling. He's ready. Trevor Brown, what's up? Yeah, hard to billiard that 3 like that. Is that, you know, when you get a ball on the rail, and as soon as you touch it, it gives you that double kiss. It's not impossible, but you really got to feather it. And have somebody out there watching and make sure that you hit it, because that's how thin you got to hit it. Oh, bad hit there. He knew it. He's the first one that swiped the cue ball. Yeah, it was a little thin, yeah. I think he would have played it. You know, Brian, he's got more than season under his belt. You heard who he plays. He plays them all. So he's got a lot of season. I think if it was possible to play that carom, he would have did it right off the bat. In any case, back in control, Billy Fowler actually fouled the 8 ball. So Brian White back up at the table. I don't see any issues here. Just that'll be close to the rail. Two to one. There's a gentleman shooting on a triple shim table. He says, "You want to gamble? Come on over here." He says, "Nothing wrong with this table. Just firing balls in. He can cut diamonds right now." And he's playing combinations into tight pockets. Oh, God damn. You got to see this table. You can't believe he's firing balls the way he is. All right, let's get back to this hot seat match right now. It's a nice little shot there. They play a lot of one pocket down here in this tight table, and it's nice to see them firing balls in there. I tell you what, it's tighter than Jason Shaw's tight table. Do you know what time the action starts tomorrow? Action matches, I'm not sure. As far as tournament, Herman Parker is doing his best to end it tonight. We are in a hot set. Excuse me, I can hardly talk. I've been in many hours. We've been in this hot seat match now, so he's going to try to finish it. The ladies' side is already done, so instead of being a 3-day event, it'll be a 2-day event. And that kind of helps me out, too, on the road, so I can get some rest and pack up tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. We'll play. If there's any action, if anybody comes in and there's action, I'll turn some cameras on it and let it run. That I'll do. And I'll just hang out. Marco Daniel. My ace from outer space. Incoming. Yeah, he sent the cue ball flying. Good hit. What's the next stop for upstate? We're on the wing and a prayer. Wing and a prayer. You know, now that things are starting to, hopefully, thinking positive, open up and start getting busy again. Who knows, Marco? Wing and a prayer. Tell you what, I took a look at Route 4. No, it was Route 17. Iggy did a video. Man, I couldn't believe it, man. Cars just floated away and people couldn't find their cars. I feel so bad for everybody. Anybody that got affected by that storm. I don't know what to say. It was horrendous. Horrendous. Wow, nice cut. Horrendous. I feel so bad. I just can't imagine. I don't even want to talk about it. I was talking with my son last night in the hotel about it. It's just, all right, done deal. Looks like he's going to draw on top of the 7. I like going around the 4. Yeah, he is. He is. He went around the 4. Brian cuts these across table pretty good on these diamonds here. Now that I said it, he might draw this one, but he's cut a few of them. Yeah, what did I say? I told you I can call it on a dime. All right, Tip, hold your breath. You know I called it. I was stuck on a turnpike for 9 hours. Yeah, it was brutal, Marco. Brutal. Let's see what we're looking at here. Rail first, depending on how deep the ball is in there. It looks pretty deep. Black cat just showed up. You got that right. I told you. Now that I said he's going to jar it, and he jarred it. Nice shot. This gentleman right here and another gentleman with him in a car. I'm going to tell you just how tragic this was. You know, they're on a highway and they're coming around a curve. And there was a lady that had, an elderly lady that the coroner said that she was already passed and her car was sideways across the highway. And these guys come around a turn and she was sitting right there. No chance. No chance. And this is one of them, Billy Fowler. And the other gentleman, I really know his name, but he came here actually the first day I got here. Curse of the commentator. Okay, so we got 2-2. Peace signs all around the world. Double deuces, baby. Hey, you hit him pretty good on that table over there. I never seen anybody fire balls like that. Hit him pretty darn sporty on that triple shim. It's Earl Strickland style. I saw your picture of Ike's Grill. Did you like the food? Yeah, we did, Darryl. We definitely did. You know, anytime you could, is that his name, Anthony? He was here. He once was a police officer, yeah. It might be, I forget him. With names, I'm bad. Anytime you could make a food that when you eat it just slides down and disappears and you forget about it is a winner. I mean, it is a heart attack in a basket, but it's worth the stop. You know, to have a burger at Ike's. So we had to do it. Maybe we'll get to Wade's tomorrow or to Flounder. We don't know. It depends on what time we get up. Ronnie Anderson, is that his name, Ronnie? I remember because I was down here doing the Ron Park Memorial, and I think they got into the accident a day before we got down here when I heard about it. And it's glad, I'm really glad to see them. First of all, when I left here, I thought the word was going around that both of these guys passed. You know, everybody that got into the accident. And then when he actually parked right next to us when we got here the first day. And I said, wait a minute, didn't I see you at Josh Newman's room? He said, no, Al, I couldn't make it. I was one of them that got into a car accident. I said, man, I thought you guys were gone. I really did. I didn't get the word on if they survived or not. So both of them did survive. Wade's, right? That's what Kevin Lauder was telling me. He said go to Wade's also, try it. We're gonna try it if we can. If we got time, we'll try it. Wade's is more of a all country style cooking. It's like all country food, I heard, and I like that. I had the pork loin at Wade's tonight. Definitely check it out if you can. Great food. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. All good reports. For some reason, AZB TV booth always turns into a food conversation. And I'm only 100 pounds. What happened there? I'm not. What happened in that rack right there? Boy, you got me. Wait a minute. What happened there? What happened there, Kev? All right, I'm not sure what happened. He conceded, so it's two, but it's still 2-2. Oh, 3-2. 3-2 who? Who conceded? Brian conceded? All right, so 3-2 Billy Fowler. Thank you. Landon, I never met you, but I know who you are. All right, 3-2. There you go. Yeah, he did. He conceded the game. 100 pounds from the waist down. More than that, Ted. Come on. Why you healthy, man? Like a rabbit. He'll take the inside three rails here. Long rail, short rail, long rail, get past the 9, shoot the 5 in the same hole. The 6 is a duck, so you can hit that from just about anywhere. Since he's on the rail, he's going to go to 3 inside rails, I believe. Oh, he just went across. You got to be careful. This is a touchy shot. You got to use the 9 as a blocker and just feather the 5 ball. Or put the 5 on the short rail and try to put the cue behind the 6. That's a nice safety, too. He's just shooting wide open. Brian's just going out for it. You don't have to call anything on the table except the 9 ball. Everything else could go in any pocket. Wade's is good, but you got to try Beacon. Somebody mentioned Beacon. Kevin also mentioned Beacon the first or second night we were talking in the office. He mentioned Beacon. I don't know if we got time to try all these. We just got to try something and get out of Dodge. Wade's is good, but you got to try Beacon. What is Beacon like, Doug? What kind of food is over that way? Is that barbecue or something? Shot. Cue ball loose. Watch the side pocket. All right. Billy says you got it, Brian. We're back at 3-3. Teeter-totters. The Beacon is a colon flusher. Aren't they all? Three around the apple tree, New York. Get a chili cheeseburger from Beacon. Beacon has went downhill. Look, to 10 years ago. Okay. It's in downtown Spartanburg. Good old greasy food. All right. Heart attack in a basket. I think I'll start with Wade. I think I'll go to Wade's. Upstate New York. about 225 miles northwest of New York City. Nothing to do up there but turn the cows over. Says the guy with a pink thong on his face. Wait a minute, I get it. Says the guy with a pink double cheeseburger. Oh, you were. Oh, man, I pass Utica on a regular basis. I'm lower than Utica. From Utica, I'm about 20 minutes lower than Utica. I pass Utica all the time, going to the Turning Stone to hang out. Look at his picture, Al. Look at whose picture. Wait a minute. Whose picture I got to look at here? You guys are going to make me crazy. Whose picture? Oh, that's where the pink thong comes from. That's a good mask, man. That's ingenuity at its best. He didn't tell you he made soup out of it first, did he? You guys are brutal. I was wondering where the pink thong came from until I looked at his profile picture. Look at Anthony's got his profile picture. That's his mask. Shot. Threaded the needle between the 8 and the 9. Nice shot. Yeah, he said, don't knock my mask. Hey, you might start a trend, man. You got to put that on TikTok. You might be, you might have to make them. You see it? Hollywood just come over and looked at your profile picture. All right, Brian White gets out. He now takes the lead 4-3. Guys, there's so much fun going on. Yes, it's a tournament. But, you know, everybody knows each other, and they're having a great time. And, yeah, there's serious money on the line. Calcutta was, I don't know, I'll have to get the numbers from Herman Parker. See, let me see us. Chris, ask Herman Parker, can he give us a rundown on players' auction money and prize money for the Open? Send my son over there. We'll see if we can get it. Give you a breakdown. Went to Utica to move a plant to Rock Hill, South Carolina.
The players' money?
Ask Herman Parker if he can jot it down or if he has something where we have the breakdown of the players' auction and the prize money for the Open. My son's been drinking a couple of beers tonight, so I got to repeat myself twice. It's like Freddie Two Times, you know, in the Bronx Tale. I'm going to be over here now. I'm going over here. I'm going over here. Yeah, it is a long ride, bro. What is he doing here? Is he just banking this one ball out and sticking the cue ball there to stay behind the 5? Is that what he's doing? Pretty two-time.
This has to be out.
Yeah, I don't need a picture. Okay, guys, just for the breakdown, for the Open payouts, first place was $1,100 plus $1,000 in the Calcutta, so that's $2,100 for 2 days of pool. Not too shabby. Second place, $775 for the Open payout, and $700 for the Calcutta. Third place was $575 and $400. Not bad. And then it breaks down from there. What are we looking at over here? Oh, ladies' payouts. Okay, the ladies' payouts was $880 for first place if you had yourself in a Calcutta, $480 for second place, and close to $300 for third. And Nikki won it. Christie came in second, and Lisa Cossette, the amateur champion from a few years ago, came in third. Congratulations, everybody. I'm gonna get the paper, the paper. I'm gonna get the papers, the paper. Yeah, yeah. Remember that scene? He had coffee cake. I don't want this kid looking at that face while throwing my dice. Put him in the bathroom. But JoJo's in the bathroom. I don't care. Put him in the bathroom anyway. Draw it to the rail and back out, I guess. Yeah. As easy as possible. Going to draw it all the way up and back down again? No, he just elected to take the longest shot, which is good on a bar table. Should have no issue here, but now that I said it. He splits the drawers. Brian White, as Billy Fowler says, you got it. Now takes the lead 5-3. I mean, Brian White, I'm sorry, I said Billy White. Yeah. You know, Billy says he's really got some more work to do. You know, he's coming along and dealing with the changes, you know, but he says he's coming along pretty good. We were talking. I think his wife was working this weekend. Maybe she's even working today. Yeah, she's here too. Oh, wait, no, not Billy's wife. That's somebody else's wife. I got everybody mixed up. Is that one of those high chairs? Yeah. Hey, guys, this is Hollywood. Whoop, whoop. There he is. Bunch of great people down here, man. I'm telling you. Always up to no good, he said. Well, we're in the same boat. Thanks, Chris. A little bit better. Sit a little higher. Anthony says, what up, Hollywood?
Oh, we got some fans?
Yeah, Anthony Freeland.
Action? Oh, I know him.
Yeah, no kidding. He says, I know Anthony. No, Anthony's just saying hello to you because he don't know you. This is a thin cut here. Got to hit with nice speed to play for the side pocket. It looks like the bottom left-hand corner is open if he overruns it. He's going to try to just, hey. He caught it right. He bumped the 8, but he put it on the short rail. It's okay. Still has the side pocket. Well played. He's tuned up right now, man. Talking about tune-up, my mechanic, guys. I'm telling you, man, these guys have a shop down here. Take a ride by their shop. Check them out. If you need anything done. It's all these guys that are sponsors that, you know, allow us to bring this to everybody else. When I was coming up in New York, we went to a place called Hippos. Yeah, Hippos, yeah. No longer there. I believe they got flooded and they closed and then they reopened and I heard they closed again. Who just won that? Oh, now I'm screwed. I think Brian, right? Who's on the loser's side? Good question. Who just won that game? Was that Brian or Billy that got out there? Somebody hit me up. Oh, where's... Okay, Brian, yeah, I can see the coins all the way up there. I got it now. Thank you. 6-3. For the hot seat. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Ant. Tippy usually keeps me in check. Oh, Tippy was the first one. Yeah, he keeps me in check. I didn't see Tippy down below. Sometimes when upstate, and it's very often, I get exhausted sometimes. And I think I'm human anyway. I make mistakes. All right, 2-ball. It looks like it's hanging in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. And then the 3-ball's up table. He can just come out anywhere and make that 3-ball. Just don't get trapped up. Looks like he's just going to try to draw it up the rail. Oh, okay, he went forward. Whoa, don't get trapped up, is what I said. Yo. Four 9 combination out the door. As they say in the barbershop. Next. There you have it. $64. It's nice to see Tony Robles pop in earlier. I haven't heard from Tony in a while. Six ball, 1 ball, everything started flying. No shot on the 2. Push out to the lower rail, first diamond on the right. Boy, would he love to have that 2-4 combination. That would make this rack a lot easier, huh? He wants it so bad he can taste it. I don't think he has a choice. He's going to have to push here. Right there. That's exactly where I said that first time on the lower rail. The only problem with this is, you give Billy a chance to hook you. It's not much you can do, though. Unless you want to kick it to 2 and kick it the opposite way off the rail, the right long rail. I don't think there's enough spin in there, and plus you're on top of the 7. The odds are against you. I don't know. He might have got a little too much of a bump off that point. He was trying to get in there to play that off the rail shot, you know what I mean? Go rail first. Plus, make the combination. That's difficult. Now, if you don't make the combination, you still wind up with a safe if you feather it. If you don't feather it, then you wind up selling out. You got to be real careful here, whoever takes this shot. unless you just want to go plain kick. You know, he can kick behind the deuce and leave the cue ball there and send the 2 ball down low enough where he can't see it. Let's see what. Yeah, that was the shot that he was playing. Nice shot. Oh, I got a message on Facebook. Don't tell me the same person. Tell you what, if you want to miss, that's a good way to miss right there. I mean, these guys all play one pocket. It's a fairly easy kick. But, you know, you still, no gimme. He missed it. Wow. Wow, so close. It looked like it rolled off, right, Tip? Kind of hard to tell with the camera angles. He did roll it slow enough for it to roll off if there was any kind of roll, too. I'm way over here, Vanada. But I agree with Tippy. Well, you can agree with Tippy now. And later on, you know, we're up at that, when we're at the motif. Don't agree with him too much. The motif is a hidden secret. It's a gem. A lot of people might not know it. The locals down here are definitely going to not know it. It's a lounge. It's a little lounge in the casino where at the Turning Stone where we all go down and congregate and have a couple of drinks. So you can believe Tippy now. All jokes. We have a lot of fun up there. You local guys down here, you know, the Turning Stone Casino event that Mike Zuglin holds twice a year at the Turning Stone. This one coming up in January is sold out. The next one is in August. And if you want to play in a great event, I mean a super event, you know, I've been to them all. An event where you can sit down and watch pool and play pool, professional arena, and have theater seating. It's actually in a theater, playing on all diamonds. The Turning Stone is a place to go. That'll be really nice for you. But you got to get your entry fee in. Right after this one ends in January, you better get in touch with Mike Zug and get your entry fee in and tell him you want to play. Or else you'll be shut out in a month and a half or a month afterwards. A lot of people playing that. And he only takes in 128. Billy Fowler on the trail by 1. And the 1 leaking up table. I like the 2 into the 3-6, it looks like, sitting in that corner. But that 6 is not wired. It's sitting on the cushion, so. But it looks like it might work. Or bank the 2 back up table where he's standing and bring the cue ball over there by the 3-6 in the bottom right-hand corner for a safety. Wow. Never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot it was Billy Fowler up there. Why not just fire it in? Good shot. And take the 3 out. You really want to get an angle on this 4-5 combination, but not too much. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to move the cue ball up and down. There's really no room in there. So I think he wants to get as straight as possible on that 4-5 combination, and that's what kind of is bothering him. And he's second thinking this of how he's going to get down there. Oh, okay. Play a little safety. When it doesn't work, tighten up. The noose. Al, are you going to... Oh, are you going to be covering Q City next weekend? You know what? They asked, well, they told me about it. It's really, it's an expense, man, just for me to stay down here for another week, the hotel fees and running around and eating and everything. It's an expense. It adds up. So I wish I could, I don't know, my son's really got to get back, he's got babies and stuff too. So he's got to get back. But if he was okay with it, I'd pitch a tent and camp out. I'd go to a campground. I don't care, man. But, I can't keep him down here away from his family that long. Unless he wants to be down here, he'd have to call the boss. And she's taking care of all the kids. My daughter-in-law is probably going crazy right now. Well, maybe she's gone. She might be certified by now. Brian taking a good look at that 6 ball. Whether he has to force the cue ball, draw it back, or create an angle to get down a little further. Or just sit up there and cut it in. That's what he's debating on. He might be that straight to power draw this to the rail and back out for the 6. Watch the spin here. There it is. That's all. That's all. Whoa. Kind of took that 6 ball for granted right there. Shot. Brian White. Now it's 7. Billy Fowler at 5. Can he fire into it and stick the cue ball right there behind the 5 and let the 2 ball go out 3 rails? Play safe that way. Almost looks like he can from here. I know he wants to get out. You don't want to turn the table over. Huh? Look at this interesting push. Not sure exactly what he's doing. It's going to be interesting, though. Do you slow roll this? Just slow roll the cue ball to the short rail and let it touch the 2 and get the 2 to the rail? Or do you bank the 2 across and play safe? Shot. I think that's what Brian wanted to do also. He put the bait out there and it looked good. Behind the 5 ball, Billy's going. Playing safe. Didn't get there. So Billy's, I knew Brian was shooting the ball, playing safe. What I meant, Billy's up next, and that's where he's going to be behind the 5 ball. But now Billy's up here with a clear shot and a possible run at the table. Whoa, wait a minute. Is it fatigue? Wow. Billy not happy with himself right now. When you can't take advantage of that rack and punish your opponent, that kind of double hurts you, you know? You get into that mind thought, like, it was such an easy pocket. Wow, why did I do it? And you start dwelling on it. You got to let it go and hopefully get another shot at the table. It's close. He's not out of it by far. And if he would have got out there, Brian White would have heard Billy coming up from the basement stairs if Billy would have got out that rack. Al, who are some of your favorite pool players of all time? Mine are probably Strickland, Reyes, McCready, and Siegel. Definitely a lot of the old timers. I was talking to Keith yesterday, or was it today in the morning? I don't know. Where's my son? Chris, when did I call Keith McCready? This morning or yesterday? Keith McCready. When did I call him? This morning or yesterday? From The Color of Money. You forget too?
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday I talked to him. He was definitely a colorful player and one of my faves, without a doubt. Nick Varner. It depends on what game they were playing, really. You know, but a lot of the guys in that era, definitely some of my favorites. Brian White to the hill, 8-5. Hollywood's playing Hunter White on the other table. Next, we're hanging out. You're calling Keith. Well, what happened, Devin, was, I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm pretty sure Tippy might have caught it. I was scanning Facebook this morning on my phone, And I seen a video that Keith McCready posted as Jenny was filming him with her phone, and he was telling everybody how he wound up getting the part as Grady's season. And basically, I mean, these are treasures. You know, these are like treasure stories. You know, that I think he should put them on DVDs, you know, or thumb drives, you know, and put them on the market, you know, and get in touch with Diana Hoppy and see how she did it with the Earl Strickland road stories and stuff. But those are treasures I would like to have. You know, I would definitely love to have something like that. That memorabilia. Because love watching Captain Hook play, always talking. Tell you a story about Captain Hook, Mike Siegel. Mike Siegel come down for a tournament called the Empire State Championships in Long Island. And he won 33 straight games without a loss. 33 straight games without a loss. Pretty strong for the, you know, you have your Frankie Hernandez in there. Tony, I think Tony was playing, and a lot of other pool players come in for that. And he won 33 games in a row. He was happy. He was outside talking about it. I think that's pretty good, though, you know, especially, well, this was, if I had to guesstimate, 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Could have been longer. You know, the years pass by so quick now. Not that they are quicker, but it just seem like they go quicker. Yeah, did you catch the? Look up Keith McCready on Facebook, and you'll see. Where he starts talking about how he got the part in The Color of Money as Grady's season. You know, and he talks about everybody. You know, how he spent time with Tom Cruise. You know, Mike Siegel was on there as an advisor, or I forget what he was, as Brian White just defeats Billy Fowler. But Billy's not at the tournament.